Hey everyone! Another update on the World Cup. The next three groups have finished out. Okay, uh, so let's go through them. The first group we have is Group G with Belgium. Belgium managed to win enough to get first place. They tied Egypt with their points, but they have a better goal differential, so they end up as first. Bad news for the United States because the United States will probably face Belgium in the group of 16. All right. Both of them play a third seed in the group of 32, and then they're gonna meet. I was really hoping Egypt was able to get the first seed because they would be a much easier draw than Belgium, but that's what it is. Egypt is the second seed with a clear uh, goal differential bonus, and then there's Iran who tied everything, masters of the tie. Um, that does give them 3 points. It puts them ahead of South Korea as well as Scotland, but puts them behind the 4 point teams as well, which we will find still puts them in a pretty good position to actually go on. All right. With that in mind, let's go to the H group because that's the group that in is important for this. Spain once again won. They have 7 points. The only team that could tie them was Cape Verde, who they they did it. They tied everyone in every game, including Spain, one of the best teams in the world, and it got them second place. I am so behind these people. Ivory Coast is the David and Goliath people for the first half. Cape Verde is the David and Goliath for the second half. They awesome. I'm totally rooting for them. They have about as many people living in their country as live in my city. Okay. Um, Love it. Love the fact they went on. Spain's just dominance over the other teams led to the fact that Uruguay and Saudi Arabia are going home. They only have 2 points. And nope, they're gone. Which further, as I said, enhances Iran's chances of making the group of 32. We already have two teams, South Korea and Scotland, with negative goal differentials. With 3 points, we now have a team with 2 points who's third. Um, Iran just needs one more team with negative point differential, and they'll go on. Unfortunately for them, that didn't happen in this final game area. We grew on to Group I. France once again won. France wins all three of their games. That's not a shocker. They're one of the best teams in the world. Norway has their 6 points. Senegal has 3 points. Iraq has 0 points. Could could we not have a better ranked group? Like literally, first place won three, second place won 2 games, third place won one, last place won none. Okay, it's crazy how like perfect this group I laid out. And it laid out pretty much the way everyone predicted, based on who the teams were and everything. Senegal does have a 2 point goal differential. They're almost definitely going on. Like I said, there only needs to be 4 third place teams that fail. We have one that only has 2 points, and we got two with negative. Um, all we need to help out the other teams is in the final three games, one more that either has less than 3 points or has 3 points with a goal negative, plus 2 goal differential. Senegal is almost definitely going on. And like I said, all the 4 pointers who are third are going on to the group of 32, and the better third placers are as well. All right, so that's pretty much sums it up. Like, the one thing I do have to say, as a U.S. fan, I wish Belgium didn't get the first seed. Like, I'm sorry, but Egypt is an easier team to beat. They were in the first seed up until these last games. Um, this is the thing: the United States in the group of 32 is going to face a third-ranked team, and so will the first place team from Group G. But afterwards, they then hit each other, and so yeah, I'd rather have the first place team be Egypt than Belgium. Belgium's really good. If the U.S. were hitting Egypt, I'd give them a 67% chance of winning. Against Belgium, I give them only a 50% chance of winning. Um, yeah, I wish I could give them more. I really do hope the U.S. makes at least quarterfinals where they will hit Brazil and probably get spanked. I don't like the fact they will, but that's just facts. All right, let's ride the good information. Cape Verde in there. Awesome. Great dark horse candidate. Um, France and Norway doing their thing, doing exactly what they were going to be doing. Belgium and Egypt ended up in where we thought they were going to be anyway. So I'll be here once again for the final three groups, and then also to throw out my predictions for the elimination rounds. Hope to see you there.